Konnichiwa Dokusha no minasama, and welcome back to PJL Books. Today on A to Z of Japan we are at F, and today's F is Festival. Now, a festival in Japan is not the festival you and I know. The music here isn't on some distant stage by that band on an ill-advised comeback, but by local drummers on a mobile float. The muddy fields are replaced by the urban streets, and the only suspicious smoke you will see curling from the tents is the delicious smells rising from the food stalls. Or a very real fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the festival, Japanese style, or Matsuri. And you can't go to Japan and not experience a festival. I don't mean that it's an experience that you must savour here, although it definitely is. I mean you literally can't miss them. Festivals are everywhere, especially in the summer, and you'd have to put effort in to actually avoid them. Cities, towns, villages, even individual schools and shops have their own festivals. They come in all shapes and sizes. At the small end you get the quaint, pleasant little town festivals that fit into a single street where everyone seems to know everyone, and you might get a single feature like a traditional dance. On the other end of the scale are the massive festivals that draw onlookers from all over the country, or the whole world I suppose, and they take over the entire city as huge teams of people parade the dashi or the mikoshi, the festival floats, right through the crowds. One such festival is the Kumagaya Uchiwa Matsuri, and it's one of the biggest festivals in the Kanto region. And they have the full range of features, with the night culminating in an all-out dubstep rave. Maybe. One of the big features of festivals are the stalls. They line the closed-off streets with their colourful awnings and proclaim their superior wares to passers-by. However, one of my pet peeves is the lack of variety and the sameness of these stalls. You could be forgiving that you've gotten turned around and passed the same stall 5 times. At any major festival, you're guaranteed to see the following stalls: takoyaki, okonomiyaki, the choco banana, kareage, yakisoba, ramen, the character mask stall, and for some strange reason, live goldfish, where kids can scoop them out of the shallow tank and into plastic bags. I don't know. These are repeated over and over again, and any original stalls are fairly few and far between. The doner kebab one's becoming popular, but yeah. I often picture these owners of the stalls packing up and hustling off to the next festival on the circuit. Festival roadies, if you will. There's nothing wrong with this per se. I mean, festival food is usually reasonably priced and always tasty, but I'm always looking out for those unique stalls, and they are coming. As I said, the doner kebab ones are starting to become popular, and the ramen burger ones, they're fairly rare. Look out for those. But the main event is always the floats, great big colourful behemoths that are either pulled by ropes or shouldered by huge teams of alcohol-fortified people. There are 2 kinds mainly. There's the mikoshi, which are the smaller kind and are carried on the shoulders. And these are basically portable Shinto shrines, which gives the local gods a chance to get out and about in the town. And the other are the dashi, and these are the size of small buildings, which are manned by groups bashing away at drums and cymbals. Each dashi represents an area of the city, the name of which blazes on the many lanterns adorning the dashi. And when 2 rival dashi meet out on the street, anything could happen, from a musical dance-off to a dance battle to a good old-fashioned fight. Really. Another unavoidable feature of these street festivals are the crowds. Now, you can take it as a given that anything of even mild interest in Japan will be crowded, but at a festival, particularly surrounding the floats and the other key features, such as the acrobatic firemen at the Kawagoe festival, I kid you not, you are going to be locked into a sea of people on all sides. But this is part of the fun of a boisterous festival, and thanks to the calm and submissive nature of the Japanese in general, it never gets out of hand or dangerous. Unless of course you're at one of those fire festivals, for example the Abare Matsuri on the Noto Peninsula, literally violence festival, where danger is what makes it. I may be sounding a little bit indifferent or even negative to festivals, But really, I truly love a good festival. Yes, the crowds can be stressful at times, and 3/4 of festivals come from the same cookie cutter, but the real fun of a festival comes from being with friends and relishing the chaos. Eat, drink, be merry, bump into an unlikely old friend and wind up at an after party in a backstreet bar or slumped in a pile of strangers on the train home. It's huge fun, and quite frankly, I can't wait for the festival season to start again. And that's it for today's A to Z of Japan. Thank you very much for listening, readers. This is on my A to Z Japan blog, so if you wish to read the written version and all the other posts up there, please follow the link below. Thank you very much for listening, and see you next time. Bye bye.